So, our topic is how to get the root of the problem, ROP in Islamic law on succession. So basically, before we get the root of the problem, is we have to understand first what is a root of a problem. So, root of a problem, what is the root of a problem in Islamic law on succession? So in Islamic law on succession, the root of the problem lies in the proper distribution of the estate among the rightful heirs as prescribed by the Quran. So imagine that this is a pizza. So by seeing it is a pizza, let's say for example, hahatiin natin yan siya. So let's say dalawang hati yung pizza, no? So kung hahatiin pa natin yan siya, ito yung root of the problem. So, kailangan paghahatiin natin yung pizza, hatiin natin sa 4 ears. Kapag hatiin natin sila sa ears, dapat walang matira, wala dapat matirang anything na spares. Dapat complete siya. Hindi siya pwedeng kuwan. Hindi pwedeng ito matira lang itong part na to. So, dapat maubos siya. So, basically, that's the root of the problem. May tinatawag din tayong root of the problem na rule na dapat perfect siya. Hindi siya pwedeng, for example, 6.1, 6.2. Dapat whole number siya. In a sense na madidivide siya doon sa ears. Hindi pwedeng may natira na, saan napunta yung kuwan? Saan napunta yung a portion of the pizza. So, like for example, dapat hindi siya ano ba tawag doon? Dapat hindi siya walang decimal points. So, yun. So, let's say for example, a person dies leaving wife and son and she left an estate worth 200,000. Distribute the inheritance. So, when a person dies leaving behind a wife and a son, the estate is divided according to the rules set in the Quran. The wife is entitled to 1/8 of the property because the deceased left a descendant. So basically kasi ito yung rule under sa Quran na 1/8 ang makukuha ni wife if may anak, may descendants yung namatay. So dahil dito sa problem na to, may anak yung namatay, ibig sabihin 1/8 na lang yung makukuha niya. If walang anak yung namatay, ang makukuha ni wife, itong si wife, ay 1/4. So, actually, i-memorize nyo lang yung shares of heirs in Islamic law succession. Kasi ang wife, ang makukuha lang ni wife is either 1/8 or 1/4. Kapag may descendant, 1/8. Pag walang descendant, 1/4. So, after giving her fixed share, ito fixed na to kasi nasa Quran na yan. After giving the fixed shares, the remaining portion of the estate goes to the son. Bakit yung remaining portion goes to the son? Kasi sa Quran kasi, yung anak, son, how soever, will get, they are sharers, or they are heirs as residuary heir. So, pag sinabi natin residuary heir, kung ano lang yung matira, yun lang yung makukuha nila. So, in this case, for example, si wife, ang nakuha niya, ang natirang heirs ay si wife at saka si son. So, ngayon, kukunin dahil may anak si decedent, tapos ito lang yung natira, dalawa sila. So, dahil may anak yung decedent, ang makukuha lang ni wife is 1/8. So, ilan ang natira sa 1/8? 7. Kasi 1 out of 8, then 7 out of 8. So, 1 plus 7 equals 8. So, 8/8. So, of course, mamaya i-illustrate natin yan. So, just a summary, no? Wife share is 1/8 if the deceased left a son or descendant. Pwede natin sabihin descendant. Kasi kahit daughter yan, 1/8 talaga yung share ni Kwan. Pero kung wala, 1/4. Pero dahil may nandyan yung descendant pala ilagay natin kay para descendant. So, kapag 1/8, no? So, si sun naman, di ba sinabi ko kanina, residuary year. So, lahat ng natira doon sa 1/8 ay mapupunta sa kanya. So, let's illustrate it. So, let's say for example, i-copy natin yung problem natin kanina. Itong problem natin. So, ayan. So, gagawa tayo ng table in order for us to get the one. Paano ba mag-insert ng table dito? Insert table. Where is the table? Ayan. The table is for ganyan. So, let's say for example, ang ilalagay natin dito ay years. Tapos shares. Portion. Ito na yung portion. Ang portion yan is, for example, ito yung cake pizza. So, sa pizza na yan, ilan ba yung for example, ilan sa let's say 8 na slices yung pizza, ilan yung sa wife at saka ilan yung sa son. So, ito yung neat state. So, dito sa ears, 'di ba, ito yung problem natin. So, ang natira daw nung namatay daw yung tao, ang naiwan is yung wife at saka son. So, wife, ilagay natin diyan wife. Tapos dito son. I-bold natin to make it like B. Tapos of course add tayo ng table sa taas above. So, i-reserve lang natin yung table sa taas. Si wife, ang shares niya, 'di ba, si wife kapag may naiwan na anak yung namatay, ang share ng wife is 1/8, 'di ba? That is a Quranic shares. Pero kung wala sanang anak na naiwan, ang share niya lang ay 1/4. Tapos 'di ba kanina mention din natin kanina na si son ay residuary siya. So, regardless what happened, residuary talaga. Actually, siguro in later on we will tackle kung sino yung mga heirs, sino ang residuary heirs, yung residuary in their own right, residuary in another side. Medyo mahabang usapan yun, pero let's just focus on what is residuary dito sa particular case na to. So 1/8, so residuary yan. So ngayon, ang portion, perfect problem, hindi natin kailangan ng doctrine of corrections, hindi na natin kailangan ng doctrine of corrections para ma-change kasi perfect problem na yan. So, pwede nating hati-hatiin yung 8. So, basically, ang root of the problem natin dito is 8. Automatic na yan. 8. Kasi 8 yung dun eh. So, ibig sabihin, 1/8, ang portion, let's say, ito yung cake, ang property is the cake. 'Di ba? Ang property is, yung cake ang property. Then, ibig sabihin, isi-slice mo siya sa 8. So, kung 1/8 ang shares ng wife, ang slice lang ni wife doon sa property ay 1. Kasi 1 out of 8. So, kasi ang natira lang naman na si wife at saka si son. Ito lang sila dalawa. So, nakuha na ni wife yung sa kanyang shares. Nakuha na ni wife yung share niya. So, dito naman sa son, anong natira doon sa 8? 7. So, let's say, add tayo sa equals total. Ang total nito ay 8. 8 out of 8. 'Di ba? So, perfect problem. So, hindi mo na kailangan. So, ngayon, ito yung root of the problem, 8. So, ngayon, dyan natin i-divide yung 200,000. So, 200,000 divided by 8 equals 25,000. So, 25,000, paano ba tayo makapag-add dito ng add na lang tayo ng mahirap pala ito, no? Ayun. Like, for example, 200,000, yung 200,000 i-divide natin sa 8 kasi yun yung root of the problem natin eh. So, 200,000 divided by 8 equals 25,000. Yan ang sagot. So, ngayon, dahil 25,000, ilan yung 25,000 times 1. So, ilagay na lang natin dito times 25,000. So, equals 25,000. So, ngayon, 25,000 times 7 equals 175,000. So, 25 plus 175,000 equals 200,000, of course. So that's how we get the properties. Ibig sabihin sa whole property, ang makukuha uh, nitong si wife ay 25,000, then si son ay as a residuary heir, ang makukuha niya ay 175. So yan lang muna. If you guys want to explain some more, you can comment down below sa ating sa video na ito para ma-discuss natin later on. Thank you. Ay, mali.